Yeah, but I mean, that's part of the reason why we're looking to move, right?
Yeah.
Have we talked about how we are looking to move? Because we've...
you said I'm moving, right?
Yeah, you've talked about moving.
I've moved already, a month ago now at this rate.
Yeah, I'm currently in the process of, I've applied for a place, just hoping I get, I found out this week, so praying I get it.
I think doing the whole moving process again has reminded me how much of a nightmare it was the first time to get a place here, and I just didn't realize, or I'd forgotten because I'd had everything set up.
Yeah.
And now I'm going through the process again. I'm just like, damn, it was a nightmare, and I'd completely forgotten about it.
Yeah.
It's equal parts exciting, equal parts just dread.
And so far, it's not been too bad. It's been really annoying being rejected for really petty reasons.
Yeah.
That's been quite annoying, but I feel like I'm so used to that now, where I'm like, oh, I'm not the right nationality. All right, cool. See you later. Fist bump later, dude. So I'm kind of used to it, but yeah.
I mean, how many places have you been rejected from so far? Just one, right?
Two.
Oh, two.
But some of them were like, not rejections. I didn't apply, but some of them were like, oh, no foreigners.
Yeah. Just straight up.
So is that like a rejection? Do you count that?
No, that's a rejection,
Because that's
I'd
like,
say.
I feel like
That's like 10, 15 then, right?
like half of them are gone.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
half of the whole like Japanese housing market is just like unavailable to you.
Yeah.
I'd say if it's like even more than half. Like even if you have the money to pay for this house, you just can't get it.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
I think we talked about
We
this
said
in
that
like
a lot, yeah.
episode 2 or something.
Yeah.
Where we were
Yeah.
talking about like how it's
It's-
fucking impossible for foreigners to rent in Japan.
It's also, I feel like this happens everywhere though. You have to kind of like decide like what's important to you, and you have to like make sacrifices depending on, even if you have like unlimited budget, there's not going to be, if you want to get a house in certain areas, this is not possible in central Tokyo.
Oh yeah, I mean, unless you're actually like buying the property, but it's like, you don't have to do that, right?
Well, the thing is, like, when I'm looking at houses now, like, the first question I ask is, has anyone else applied for this yet? And if the answer is yes, I'm just like, well, that's pretty much my chances, John.
So they didn't tell me this, but apparently if someone else has applied, the odds of you getting it are like super low, because it's normally just first come, first serve.
Yeah.
And if the person before you is Japanese, they're probably not going to get rejected unless they're like super sketch.
Yeah.
So if like you said, they took me to see places and half of them had already been applied for, and I'm like, what am I doing here? Like, what? So you can, and of course, the two places.
Check out this place you probably won't get.
So the first place they took me to visit was 5 houses, and the 2 that I really, really liked, of course, were the 2 that had applications. So I was like, great. So now I've fallen in love with 2 places, and I can't fucking have them. Great.
Like a little cock tease.
So now you've shown me what my standards are, and you've taken them away from
It's like,
me.
this is what you could have if you had a Japanese passport.
and so then I was like, okay, well, I don't like the other 3, and so we find new ones.
Yeah.
We found new ones, didn't like any of them, and I was like, well, this sucks because now I don't like any of these fucking things. And eventually found a few that I kind of liked, and I've applied for one that I quite like. Maybe neighbors might be an issue. We'll find out. But I'm gonna just soundproof the room before I move anything.
Well,
in.
again, that's a sacrifice you have to take.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's pretty fucking hard. I mean, I think
I'm gonna have neighbors.
Yeah, of course. The one sacrifice I took with my place is that like it's just slightly kind of out of the way, especially when you go to Tokyo. But everything else is fucking.
It's
love
a
it,
great house.
Yeah. So